This conference will now be recorded.
Are we on? Yep. Yep. Hi, everybody. I'm Louisa. I'm here with Giovanna today.
Hi.
And we're going to be talking about how to manage dry skin in the wintertime. Here we go.
Okay. Hold on 1 second.
So Giovanna's been an esthetician here for the past year, right?
Yeah, a little more than a year, about 13, 14 months now. Louisa's been my mentor, and as everybody knows who comes here, everybody knows Louisa. So if you want to give a little background to you.
So I've been doing skincare and lasers for over 20 years. And I've been with Dr. Ronnie since 2010.
Amazing.
So it's been a long road.
Yeah.
So we're both gonna talk about the
dry skin during winter, definitely.
So why do we have dry skin in the wintertime? Well, many reasons. Is forced hot airs in our homes. It causes the skin to dry, moisture to evaporate quickly from our skin, which leaves our skin cracked and drier. Even the heat that's coming through the vents, it would help if I put my glasses on so I can actually see the screen. So there's less moisture in the air, and everything just dries up in the winter time.
There's not enough water in the air, so it just dries out your skin. I know, so I have oily skin. Normally, like by now, you would see my face, and my face would be completely shiny on screen. And I love the winter because my oil's in control, but then it's bad too because I know that my skin needs some type of hydration. So I'm always using some type of moisturizer that's different from my summertime moisturizer. But we'll get into that in the next few slides.
So I'm going to apologize because the mask, I can't put the glasses on with the mask. My glasses fog up. So we get tested regularly.
Yes.
And we work with each other all the time. So I feel safe. And
yeah, I definitely feel safe too. We're definitely negative, and we're just here to host this webinar. So how to keep the air moist in your house. So use a humidifier. Plants are great natural humidifiers. Seal windows and doors, air dry your clothes. Put an open pot of water or a kettle on your stovetop to make the moisture into the air. And then shower with an open door. Also, if you're showering and you're showering with really hot, steamy water, that is drying out your skin completely. You do not want to be showering with hot water.
Okay. So some common misconceptions for dry skin is, one is soap keeps your skin moist, which completely is not true. Actually, soap actually dries out your skin. And it actually takes off that pH that's protecting our skin's barrier when you use too much of it. The second thing is any moisturizer will help. It's really not necessarily true. Certain ingredients in moisturizers will help, but not any moisturizer. And as Giovanna was saying, really hot showers actually dehydrate your skin. You'll lose moisture from your skin when the water is too hot, and it actually dries you out more. And I'm a I am bad with that. I do that all the time. I like the water so hot in the shower.
Every woman does.
It looks like it's raining in the shower on my tiles in the ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do that.
Cold temperature makes your skin dry. Normally, that's just the winter. And then dry skin is the result of dehydration.
So dehydrated skin
Is not dry skin.
is not dry skin.
Yeah.
So when somebody is actually dehydrated, when you look at somebody's skin and you can see there like little fine lines on their skin, but not really cracking and flaking, that's dehydration.
Yeah.
So you need actually more water in your skin and not really oil on your face.
Yeah.
This one?
The next one. Yep. And then keeping moisture in your skin. So think of the epidermal skin cells as an arrangement of roof shingles held together by a lipid-rich glue that keeps the skin cells flat, smooth, and in place. So if you look at the picture that we have, that's basically a diagram of our skin. So water loss accelerates when the glue is loosened, and by sun damage, over cleansing, scrubbing, or underlying medical conditions, or by winter's low humidity and the drying effects of the indoor heat. The result is roughness, flaking, itching, cracking, and sometimes a burning sensation. So that's how you know you damaged your skin's barrier, when just everything seems to irritate you, which usually, like I said, how people with moist, oily skin, now in wintertime, they don't have that oil. But if you are a oily skin type, that your skin produces that oil for a reason, so it needs some type of moisture. And when you're not giving that moisture during the winter, you start to damage your skin's barrier.
Yeah. I usually relate it to our skin as like scales on a fish. So if you look at a fish and you see the little scales on a fish, there's like an intercellular glue that holds our skin down, so it's not dry. But by over cleansing and sun damage and scrubbing the face actually loosens that intercellular glue, and you end up with dry skin. Especially if you think about it in the shower. When you take a shower, first of all, the water is so hot, which is actually taking moisture out of your skin, but then you're using soap to clean your skin. So that's like a double whammy. So I know my legs in the wintertime, get really, really dry. So we're gonna look at some ways to help this out.
Yeah, upgrade your skincare regimen with products containing these ingredients.
So when you look at some ingredients, if you have to look at, when you look at different products, you have to look at the ingredients. And some of the ingredients that are good for dry skin, one is a hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid holds a lot of moisture into the skin.
Yeah.
Ceramides soothe the skin, and it actually helps protect moisture from evaporating on the skin. Then we have some fatty alcohols that help your skin as well. Lactic acid I really like because
I love lactic acid.
Yeah, so besides hydrating the skin, it actually exfoliates at the same time. So we're taking off some of that dry skin with that lactic acid, but at the same time we're adding some moisture and hydration to the skin. Squalene is also a good one that helps hydrate the skin nicely, which originally came from sharks.
Yeah. Shark liver.
Shark,
I think it's the liver from the oil. I mean, the oil from the liver.
And
enzyme exfoliants.
Enzymes exfoliants, which I really like enzyme exfoliants. Well, lactic acid is almost like that.
Yeah. So hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid, just like collagen, the body produces hyaluronic acid. It's naturally located in our skin, joints, and eyes. Hyaluronic acid is essential for keeping the skin hydrated thanks to its ability and bind and retain water molecules. In cosmetics, hyaluronic acid is often used in different molecular forms. The larger form, the larger the form, the less it penetrates, offering surface level hydration. The smaller the molecules, however, the deeper the absorption into the surface layers of the skin, absorbing skin health. The importance to apply hyaluronic acid before other serums and moisturizer because it helps seals in the hydration. So a lot of people, when they're like, oh, I use hyaluronic acid, but they're using it as, let's say, as a replacement from their moisturizer. Now, hyaluronic acid also is a humectant. So if there is no water in the air, which is normally around winter time, it's going to start pulling water down from your skin. So if you're not putting a water-based moisturizer on top of your hyaluronic acid, or if you're not a hydrated person in general and your skin is not hydrated, it may just take out all the lipids. And you have to be, hyaluronic acid is great, but you want to make sure you're topping it with a water-based moisturizer. And if not, then you're fully a hydrated person and your skin is not dehydrated.
Right. Good. Ceramides. Ceramides are some fatty acids, and they're essentially lipids. They're naturally found in the skin and make up about 50% of our outer skin, the outer layer of our skin, which is the epidermis. So ceramides create a barrier. So you put a moisturizer on, and it creates a barrier between your skin and the environment. So it prevents moisture loss, and it helps prevent dryness, and it also helps with irritation. If you're getting like that burning or redness, choosing ingredients or choosing ceramides in your moisturizer really will help that, especially people who have rosacea and who are sensitivity. A ceramide moisturizer is a good option for sensitive skin.
Yeah. Or if they have a damaged skin barrier already, then you want to get a ceramide barrier or something to help with that, because it's definitely gonna help hydrate and bring moisture back into the skin.
Mm-hmm. So even though our bodies naturally make ceramides, we lose it over time, similar to everything else we lose over time, like collagen and elastin, unfortunately. But if you add a ceramide to your regimen, it actually really helps. Unlike adding collagen, those fake collagen creams that don't do anything.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. So fatty alcohols. Alcohols. These emollients actually help to hydrate the skin, and it prevents your skin from moisture loss. It's great for people who are sensitive skin also. There's many different types of fatty alcohols. So they have emollients, and they're actually occlusive, similar to like an aquaphor. Actually, when you or a ceramide that we were talking about before, when you put it on, it actually creates a barrier between your skin and the environment, which makes it very beneficial for a topical product.
Yeah. So lactic acid. So lactic acid is one of the more common alpha hydroxy acids that is used to exfoliate the skin, lighten dark spots, and improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It's naturally found in milk, which is clearly lactic, and in today's skincare products. So lactic acid helps improve the skin's moisture factor, or the way the skin keeps itself hydrated. Basically, lactic acid helps the skin moisturize and feeling less dry. The key is to remember, no matter what lactic acid product or treatment you're using, to protect your skin from the sun. So slather on the sunscreen daily. Yes, even if during the winter when it's freezing. And a lot of people don't do that. So Yeah, so lactic acid, like we said earlier, it helps exfoliate and it helps hydrate. It's kind of like best of both worlds. You know, I know there's like a bunch of serums that have lactic acid, and you want to make sure it's a light percentage. So like 2% is great. Using that 3-4 times weekly in your nighttime regimen is amazing, but you want to make sure also that you're using SPF, because lactic acid is an exfoliant. So your cell turnover is rapidly changing, and you want to make sure you're protecting your face. And even if in the winter you don't see any sun, those UVB and UVA rays are still out there. Absolutely. And you want to make sure you're protecting yourself.
Absolutely. So squalene, this is what we were talking about before, is estimated to make up about 10 to 12% of your skin's oil. It's important. It's really important for your skin. This ingredient comes in 2 forms: squalene
and squalene.
And squalene.
They sound the same. They sound and almost look the same, only that one is with the E and one is with the A.
Yeah.
So how you could tell the difference between the both, as actually you can see in the diagram. So the one with the A, which is squalene, is delivered from shark liver oil and vegetable oils. Natural antioxidant, reduces fine lines and sun damage, but it has a shorter shelf life and is best suited for dry skin. So that was squalene. So now squalene is delivered from squalene, and then it's more suitable than squalene actually, and has a lighter consistency. It's best used for oily skin and acne prone. So squalene is a little bit heavier and squalene is a little bit lighter. So it depends. So if you have dry skin, squalene is for you. Oily skin type, acne prone, then it's squalene.
Thank you for clarifying.
So
enzyme exfoliants. So you'll see papaya and pineapple there. They both have enzymes that help exfoliate. Actually also help heal your skin. So dead skin cells are what compromise just a very, very top layer of skin. So these dead skin cells contain keratin, which is a protein that makes your skin feel rough once it's dry. By using an enzyme exfoliant, helps to dissolve and digest the proteins into smaller particles. So it helps to reveal smoother skin. So enzymes are fruit. They come from fruit, as you can see on the picture there.
It's natural.
And they're natural. And what I like about it, it doesn't have granules in it that you feel like you're scrubbing your skin. So it's very gentle on the skin, and it doesn't sting at all. And it's not like you're exfoliating your skin with something abrasive.
Yeah, how I describe it is, I basically say that this is an exfoliant that basically eats at your dead skin cells.
Yeah.
Instead of doing like a physical exfoliation with a brush or with scrubs or with chemicals, this is, if you're very sensitive, then enzyme exfoliant is for you.
Exactly.
You basically just layer it on, let it do its work, wash it off, and you'll feel your skin completely smoother.
Exactly. It helps to unclog pores. It helps with blemishes and blackheads, flakiness. It also can, if you use it for an extended period of time regularly, it actually helps with discoloration in the skin. So some of the products that we have in Aristocrat Plastic Surgery, we're going to review some of these products. So, Giovanna?
So we have, my favorite is the APS, well, it's everybody's favorite. It's APS Moisture Drench. So it comes from the yucca root extract. It has ceramides in it, which we just explained about ceramides, so good for you. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, and E. and it has antioxidants to deliver smoother and softer skin. And this is a very, it's not lightweight, but it's not too heavy either. It's not clogging to the pores. It's great for people with dry skin. It has squalene in it, which is really great, and it's a powerful humectant.
Yeah, I like it because it doesn't feel like you have a lot of,
yeah,
it doesn't feel heavy on the face at all.
It doesn't feel heavy. It's very light, and some people will even say, like, I don't feel like it's enough, because you're only supposed to use a pea-size amount when it comes to moisturizers. And if you feel that your skin just kind of just sucks it up really quickly, it's okay to put a little bit more, but you don't want to overdo it either. So just start off with a pea-size amount. If you feel your dry skin kind of sucked it up quickly, you can put a little bit more again, but I wouldn't go more than 2 coatings.
Exactly. So the C&E Furlock. So C&E Furlock is another one of our very popular products. It's a serum that we just drop onto the face. It provides micro exfoliation. So it just exfoliates the top layers just a little bit so that when you put your moisturizer on, it actually absorbs much better into the skin. So that's why we like to do these together. Yeah. Antioxidants are awesome for the skin because it prevents aging. It helps prevent aging. Hyaluronic acid, actually, they work together with the vitamin C and the E, and it actually enhances the activity in it. And in Japan, I said this before in another webinar, ferulic acid is actually used as a sunscreen.
Oh, no.
But not here. Yeah, it's not up to date. And it's actually good for oily skin. This here is really good for oily skin and combination skin.
So an enhanced smoothing body butter. So this is a great lotion that we have. So this has actually antioxidants, and it has glycolic acid in it. So not only is it just a regular lotion, it's actually an exfoliating lotion. So this is great for Louisa's dry legs.
Exactly, which I put on earlier.
So it's very gentle. It's good for dry skin, good for rough skin. So it's going to exfoliate the dead skin cells. It has vitamin A, vitamin C, and E in it, and green tea, which everybody knows green tea is a great antioxidant. It's gluten, oil, and fragrance-free as well for people with sensitive skin. This is amazing during the winter time.
I like this for people who have the dry skin on their arms, that keratosis pilaris.
Yeah.
It actually helps because the glycolic in here exfoliates that off while still moisturizing.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I like that one. This is one of my favorite products. This is a lactic acid scrub. So you put and actually you could use it for 2 ways. You can use it just as an exfoliant, but after you wash your face, you do a pump of this in your hands and you rub it on your whole face. If you leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes, it actually acts as a mask, and it helps to brighten the skin and hydrate at the same time. So this is one of my favorite products.
Yeah, I love it too.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I love it. And then
actually, one more thing that we didn't talk about is our body polishing treatment. This is actually a physical exfoliant, and it has little granules in it and exfoliates the skin and moisturizes. So if you need something that's a little stronger, this is really good. We use this a lot for after surgery. When you have your garment on, you have so much dry skin. So when you take off that garment, the skin is all over the place. This is actually perfect to take off the skin that's just flaking all over the body. If you leave it on for just 1 to 2 minutes and then rinse it off, your skin feels so much smoother and not cracked.
Yeah.
Have you tried this one?
Yeah, I love it.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's my shower.
So now we're going to talk about some of the treatments that we can do for the winter time.
Yeah. So the treatments we provide here at Aristocrat Plastic Surgery, so we have our 5 great treatments that we would recommend during winter time for dry skin. So number 1 is Hydrafacial.
Yeah, Hydrafacial.
Yeah. So 2 is chemical peels, and then we have Microneedling, the Dermafrac, and Forever Young BBL. And we're going to get into each procedure. Sorry. Okay.
Good, yeah. So the Hydrafacial is a 3-in-1 treatment. It cleanses and extracts blackheads and pimples, right?
Yeah.
And it helps to hydrate your skin. It's a very short treatment, 30 minutes, but the handpiece has this spiralized little tips, and it's called vortex technology, so it whirls around in there and it forces hydration into the skin with the solutions that are in the treatment. And then we have different treatments actually that you could add on that like boosters. So we have like a brightening one. We have some with antioxidants in there.
Yeah, growth factors. A peel. We actually have our glycolic and salicylic peel.
That's
So
in there.
those add-ons are actually really great, and they're all customizable to your skin type.
Yeah. We do a lot of customized treatments here. Good. So here's some Hydrafacial before and after. This is immediately before and after each treatment. You can see how hydrated the skin is and clear. And actually you could see even in the first one how there's takes off all the dead skin cells.
Yeah.
There we go. Chemical peels, we've talked about this in the past. Chemical peels actually just take off the top layers of dry skin, and it stimulates that cell renewal so that it reveals smoother skin underneath. It helps to decrease the roughness on the skin. So whenever you have some dryness on the face and you do a chemical peel or even just an exfoliant, your skin actually absorbs moisture 10 times
better. Yeah.
10 times better.
Yeah, because if you have a layer of dead skin and you're putting all these products and you're saying these products aren't helping, well, maybe it's because that layer of dead skin needs to come off.
Yeah.
And the best thing to do is a chemical peel.
Yeah, because that dead skin is going to prevent any moisture from penetrating.
Yeah.
Good. So here's a scary picture, but every time I look at this picture, it's like I want to jump. So you can see how chemical peels just help to even out skin tone and hydrate the skin a bit.
Even her pigment on her cheeks lifted.
It lifted a little bit. Yeah,
I love chemical peels.
Yeah, me too. Forever Young BBL is one of my favorite treatments, actually. So it's known as a photofacial, and it actually lifts pigment from where it lives down beneath the surface of the skin and kind of just brings it up to the surface, and you'll see it exfoliating.
Yeah.
You see it kind of like come off, just flake off over the course of maybe a week to 2. It's also good for people who have rosacea and hyperpigmentation,
sun damage,
and,
broken capillaries is actually really great for broken capillaries as well.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's a before and after of a BBL treatment. So you see all the pigmentation that she has, freckles. This is a perfect patient.
She definitely looks younger.
She does look younger. Yeah. The only thing that the BBL is not good for are people who have melasma.
Yeah.
So if you have melasma, it can actually make it worse.
Yeah.
So, but if you have just some sun damage and some freckles, this is a perfect treatment.
So microneedling. So the microneedling with the Dermapen. So this device delivers one of the most effective natural methods of skin rejuvenation. Microneedling stimulates the body's natural ability to repair and renew the skin by creating micro injuries in the skin by using these fine needles. And our body begins this process of healing and renewal. We spoke about microneedling a bunch of times, and microneedling is one of the best. I feel like it's one of the best procedures. Even like, so a lot of people say, I don't have acne scars, I don't need microneedling. But microneedling, especially with PRP, it's such a great boost because your plasma has so many growth factors in it, and it just helps you, give you that youthful glow.
Yeah.
It's a great procedure that we do. It's one of my favorites.
So this particular microneedling is a little bit more, it could be a little bit more aggressive. There's different ranges of microneedling.
Yeah.
So it really depends on the thickness of the needle that's going in. And we can customize it, or we can adjust it to make it a little deeper for areas that have wrinkles or acne scars. And we can also make it a little finer. But essentially, you're actually poking these holes into the skin so that when you do put on product, it actually penetrates deeper. But it also forces your body to reepithelialize, to make new skin. So it's forcing your body to heal itself. So your skin looks better. So anytime you're forcing your body to make new skin, you're actually forcing your body to also make new collagen and elastin.
Yeah.
There we go. Here's a Dermapen after.
Yeah.
So it's a microneedling treatment. For acne scars, it works really, really well. I like it a lot.
So this is the Dermafrac. Now, Dermafrac is in our NYC location. So this treatment is an advanced combination of skin therapy utilizing the fine art of microneedling, and it delivers anti-aging results. So what it is, it's a microdermabrasion and a microneedling procedure done in one treatment. So while the microdermabrasion is shedding off all the dead layer, all the dead skin, like that layer, that first layer,
skin.
And then we actually use a combination of the microneedling, and it's not like the Dermapen, because the Dermapen can go deeper. The Dermafrac actually is a very light, so it's at the surface, and it just makes these tiny micro channels to help with, so the solution that it comes with, so if it's for growth factors, if it's for brightening of hyaluronic acid, so it helps deliver that solution into your skin.
So it's actually making these holes, but actually delivering the solution at the same time. So it's actually forcing it into the skin. So you'll get a much better treatment. And there's really no downtime for that.
You're a little red for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then after that, you're fine.
Yeah, you can go out the next day, that same day, and you'll notice an immediate improvement.
Yeah.
Here's some Dermafrac
Before and after.
So we're talking about the February promotions. So the promotions that we have in February, we have a couple. So you get a free Botox with a lip filler treatment. So you can buy 1 syringe of Juvederm, and you'll get 20 units of Botox for free.
Or you buy 1 syringe of the Wrestling Kiss, and then you get 40 units of the Dysport. So this is actually great. I mean, they're selling like hotcakes.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming here for this.
Yeah, and we also have our Hyperbaric Oxygen therapy, which you can go to Manhattan and just go into the hyperbaric chamber, and it helps to reduce stress and restore energy. And it actually offers a lot of health benefits. It helps the body heal very nicely. And we have that in our Manhattan office. Actually, we have it both in the Manhattan office and the Great Neck office. Manhattan office it's on our patio, outdoor patio, as you can see on the picture, and it has, you're in a balloon. It's actually pretty cool to be in there.
It's very nice.
One of the things I wanted to talk about was the dry skin on the feet. So I know that we don't have this product, but I use this. Have you heard of Baby Foot?
I think so. Those little mittens.
So yeah, you put your boot, you soak your feet for a little bit, and then you put these booties on your feet,
Yeah.
and you let it sit there for an hour. And I gotta tell you, the skin that comes off of you,
I haven't done it yet. I have to
it's
do it.
so disgusting, but it's like it's I don't know, it's
insane.
It's insane.
Everybody
It's insane.
who tells me about it, they're like, I can't believe how much dead skin
The
just came off my
skin just
feet.
pulls off. I have to keep my socks on because there's skin all over the house. Otherwise, it's kind of gross.
I know. I have to get that.
It's so cool. Anyway, I don't know what made me think of that.
Dry skin.
Dry skin. So in the city, we're gonna have
Free collagen skin.
Yeah, so it's gonna be in the city for the whole month of February. So you can go in and we can scan your face with the ultrasound from the Ulthera machine, and you can actually see
how much
collagen you have, where it is, where you're lacking, and then we can tell you how to build it up.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
So that'll be fun. Yeah.
And it's a free appointment.
It's a free appointment. Just come in and get it done. So, see if anybody has any questions. How did I get back to that? Any questions, anybody?
You can put it in the chat room.
You can put it in the chat if you have any questions.
You want to talk about the products you're using right now, or if you have any questions, anything about our treatments, our products, your products that you're using, you could definitely ask away.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know Britt Marie. Hi, Britt Marie. Hi, Andrea. All right.
I had to unmute to say hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good, sweetie. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you joined us. I'm glad you joined us.
My collagen measurement.
Say again, I'm sorry.
I said maybe I come in for the collagen measure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
So I can see you. I mean.
You come in, you can see how much collagen you have or where you're lacking, and then we could discuss what we could do to help you from there on.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And maybe I get to see Louisa, right?
Yeah,
of course.
Thank you so much, girls. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Very welcome. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.